Ready for another round? It's Brewsday Tuesday. Here's DreZ and Big Nate.
Hold it up, kind of up to the mic.
Hello.
That actually sounded pretty good.
This one was underwhelming.
There you go.
I feel like
You guys are way better at that than me.
Hey, it's not our first rodeo. It is Brewsday Tuesday, and we are once again live on location at Floydfest 2022. Heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
My heart was won over on this mountain. It is obviously a precursor to the Floydfest, which is officially, I guess, getting underway tomorrow. But we're going to go ahead and give you an idea of what beverages you have to look forward to this weekend here at Floydfest. Now, to help us really get the inside scoop, I know Brian knows a thing or two about beer, but Emily is the...
Hey.
What's your official title here?
So I am the ABC area director. I work in conjunction with our inventory manager, and we are so excited this year. So I sort of am at the helm of the beer operations and the booze operations.
So you're the person to know on this mountain.
I mean, if I had a nickel for every time I've heard my name today.
So
you'd be making money in a very weird way.
Yeah, I mean, but it would be lucrative.
If you're watching on the Facebook, you'll notice that my beverage is purple. So this is obviously not beer. You handed me from Devil's Backbone, the distilling company. I guess they're making the cocktail thing now. I got the Grape Smash. It is a grape cocktail ready to go. 7.5%. So that's not too shabby.
And this isn't your knockoff canned cocktail, air quotes, that you might find where it's 4.5% and it's a malt beverage. This is the real deal, and they have really fine-tuned this line of canned cocktails. They're refreshing, not overly sweet. The Grape Smash is new for Devil's Backbone this year-ish, and they just keep coming out with more and more flavors that are so delicious.
Yeah,
and grape is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I do love grape. I mean, I was expecting it to be kind of like a grape soda, but it is. It just tastes like straight up grape juice, pretty much.
It's Welch's for adults, if that makes sense.
No, I think
it
makes
grape
great
juice too.
sense. Now,
is this making you jealous over there that we're talking about all of this delicious, nostalgic grape juice, and you have?
No.
You don't have any in front of you? I'm new to this.
I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, you got. So which one did you have?
The Key Lime Smash.
Key Lime Smash.
So there is pulp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is pulp.
Juice.
That's when
Oh,
you were talking about how it's not like one of those fake ones. Like I was looking at oh my god, that is pulp.
From Key Limes,
That
no
is
less.
just absolutely wild.
So their Orange Smash was sort of the flagship rollout. And Devil's Backbone is one of our most revered partners here at Floydfest. They are just everywhere we need them to be, and then some. But their Orange Smash is what put these canned cocktails on the map. And my favorite part about that one that we're not tasting today, sorry.
Yeah, see, it's sitting there. I mean, we might have to just pop it open and give it a shot.
Let's just do it. Okay,
all
right.
So, because this one is, if this is the OG, I mean, so is it kind of like is it like a vodka orange kind of deal, I guess?
So, are you familiar?
Screwdriver?
Orange Crush?
Oh, yeah.
Do you speak that language?
I can talk. I can talk.
So those are notorious here in Virginia, down in the Chesapeake Bay, Virginia Beach scene, as like the fresh cocktail to get on the beach. And he's reading my mind.
Yep.
Getting me a cup. We're talking about it. Might as well drink it. But you'll see this when I pour it, and I'm sorry for those of you that aren't watching.
If you're on watch the Facebook Live, I recommend you do that, and of course you can always catch it on the.
Thank
the
you to
YouTube
our
channel.
lovely. Ooh, I'm getting a radio call. Sorry about that. Okay.
She's got the radio.
Sorry,
that's how
guys.
you know she's important.
It's delivery day, but it was down. It was down. If Sam's listening. All right. So when we're pouring this, you see how you can see that there is a little bit of pulp. And what I like to do, if you're getting this at the festival, this is so amazing because you stop when there's about a third left. Give it a nice little swirl.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Get
like
the
you're
bottom bits.
Yep. And just wait till you see what comes. Ooh. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's the way
Yeah,
to do it.
you're about to fight me for that. I might as well just hand it
Oh
over.
man, that does
He was
smell
ready.
good.
He was definitely ready.
This is like a variety pack that Devil's
Yep.
Backbone's putting together. You get the key lime smash,
So they
orange and
do
grape
both.
smash.
So in retail situations, they offer this in multiple formats.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty special. But here at the festival, we're going to have these in cans sprinkled throughout each beer tent, available for purchase with one beer ticket, and it's just the way to go. Not too overly sweet, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. I honestly now I'm torn. Oh, luckily I got them both. I can do a little taster test to decide which one's better. But and that's not all yet. So you have
wait, there's more.
Yeah, but wait, there's more. So obviously, and there's tons of beer, and we can delve into it because you have a better handle of what all beers are going to be on tap. But there's lots of non-beer options because I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't like beer. They're crazy. I don't understand it.
Right, but they exist, and we love them just the same. So this year we're also we have a new featured cider partner sponsor, and we are featuring Blue Toad Cidery out of my neck of the woods. I live in Charlottesville, and this is in Nelson County, and they're notoriously known for having more on the dry, semi-dry. These are not your sweet ciders. They're full of flavor. It feels like you just pressed these apples in your backyard. They're my favorite personally.
I see you got a couple
recently.
options here, and it does even say on the back, like it has like a little taster guide. So dry, semi-dry.
I'm glad
so
you brought
got
that
the
up.
semi-sweet, and then over there the Granny Smith's just straight dry.
It's dry, so as you can imagine, it's got that tartness to it. But I'm glad you mentioned that about the visual for the level of sweetness because that matters to people.
Mm-hmm.
At our beer tents, there are going to be sell sheets with all of these varieties. We're going to have just droves of options for people. And on that sell sheet, there's a very visible replication of this scale from dry to sweet. So you can see very visibly what's going to be dry, what's going to be sweet. Everyone likes their own thing. But yeah, we're really excited about this one. And we just cracked... would you look at that? The Blue Ridge Blonde. I actually consider myself a Blue Ridge Blonde. So this is going to be sort of in the middle.
I think she designed that.
Yeah, I'm the product placement. No, I don't. I do not work for Blue Toad. But this one is semi-sweet. Going to be a little bit on the sweeter side. Nothing too crazy. Not sickeningly sweet. I'm going to take a little sip right here, right now.
Go for it. Yes, this is the thing.
That's the goal.
I like it when you have somebody that can just talk, and then I can just sit here and drink. I'm
Sorry,
usually having
doing
to
your job for you.
Yeah, Nate over here,
Loving this
he's
I'm
like
like super shy, right?
But,
So, no, this is great. This is one of my favorites, just a classic. We're actually featuring a cider mosa activation throughout the weekend as well, where we're going to be mixing cider
with champagne.
With juices.
Oh,
because a lot of them.
That's doubling down on the booze.
Yeah, slow your roll.
Don't order a mimosa at DreZ's house.
So yeah, that would be way too much for me. But this is actually just going to be a variety of juices with really dry ciders, and it's going to be sort of like a mimosa mock-up. So that'll be a fun time too.
So I do like to try different stuff, and so I'm glad that you brought all these to give a sample. And it is good to highlight, that there's other options besides beer at this festival, because I think that is key. However,
I want to talk about these sponsors of ours.
I want to talk about the beer.
Yeah, right.
So I know that we just sampled a bunch of different just shoots, and some of stuff I haven't even had before, which is pretty remarkable.
Do such a great job. That's what is so special about Floydfest, quite frankly, from a area director standpoint. When you have partners like Deschutes who have been with us for so long, when they show up, it's like their family as well. Mm-hmm. So they just really take great care of us. Their product is incredible. We just love working with them. Outside of Deschutes, we are also featuring Three Notch Brewery.
I was going to say, Charlottesville, right? So
Seaville.
A little bit of...
I just had lunch there the other day. They are the bomb.
They do have good food and, of course, good beer. And I think that they're even doing a special Floydfest beer this year, right?
The Floyd Festival. Does that sound ironic or what?
I think it's great. And I honestly, a little behind this. You're on Untapped, right?
Yes.
So I am rapidly approaching my 5,000th unique beer.
Oh, wow.
And so my plan is, and I'm almost glad that we didn't have it because because it wouldn't have worked out so good. So I think I'm going to come back at Floydfest this weekend and have my 5,000th unique beer and have it be that Floydfest Ale. I want it to be a special.
We need to
it's gotta
document
be a
this.
Special beer.
I could only ever be so honored to facilitate that for you.
Well, I will come and find
That'd be
you.
great.
You can be the one that hands me the beer.
Yeah, and that one is it's also one of my favorites. Three Notched is great. They are assigned to our Hill Holler viewing deck, and meaning you if you're a patron, you're just going to see a bunch of Three Notch signage, but they really take great care of us over there. We also have who else are we featuring? Why am I blanking?
Because we're putting you on the spot.
Well, we actually, all of the product is arriving as we speak. So today is a special day. We have Three Notched, we have Deschutes, we have Oscar Blues is doing an incredible activation in our Pink Floyd Beer Garden, where they always love to do an interactive footprint for us. So that's always fun. So yeah, we just got a lot of great product up here this year.
You're not going to come to Floydfest and leave thirsty. That's
Ain't
the
that
bottom
the
line.
truth? Can we get that on a T-shirt? Can we do a collab with merch? You won't leave thirsty.
Nate, I don't think you're thirsty over there. That smashes the key lime
It's
is damn
smashed.
near gone.
Well,
You smashed it.
So when she brought out the smashes, I was like, I'm very familiar with the orange one. It's
So
one
yeah,
of my
I
favorite in the
don't know
summer
how I
beverages.
haven't had this before.
I absolutely love the orange.
is
And I was like,
Speaking
there
of
are other
smash.
flavors?
Well,
All right.
Hell. So very, very stoked on this this key lime over here, and the fact that it has that real pulp and it's just so beautiful. Like that's a summertime.
go ahead and
beverage for me.
untap it, man. You're already doing it.
Well, I mean, I love citrus. Lime in particular is one of my favorite
So this
things in
is
the
like
world. I'm not
destiny.
going to get scurvy because of this. So there's that
Bonus.
health benefits as well. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 today.
Oh man, there you go.
So we're doubling down.
5 on the untapped scale for the key lime smash. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. So I was excited for the grape, but now that I'm having the orange, I think the orange
is the classic.
is so good.
It's
I mean, the grape.
delicious.
I'm nothing against the grape, but
Amazing.
I mean they're solid. But I think the orange might be the slight winner there. So obviously I'm gonna have to rank them accordingly. I will give the orange a 4.5 and the grape a 4.25. Solid beer, and
We'll
I love
take
the ABV too. 7.5%. That's solid.
Yeah, it's not like like I said, that weird malt liquor beverage is not what you're gonna get with this line of canned cocktails. It's the real deal. And to your point of, you can tell that it's carefully crafted and carefully produced by Devil's Backbone. They're really great, and sometimes we even are graced with some experiments from them in cans, and they're just, I mean, soup to nuts, just very dedicated to what they do.
See, I thought that we were in the good line of work, man, but that's the end right there. Speaking of, I'm assuming with your line of work, you are on Untapped, right? Do you know what your handle is? Can we?
I don't. It's been a
nobody,
while.
Nobody remembers their actual handle. But
I mean, I
It
used
should
to
be Blue Ridge Blonde. You were so excited about that.
BRB, but not Blue Ridge Beverage, Blue Ridge Blonde. No, I've been in the wine and beer industry for a decent amount of time, and it just many moons ago, what I feel like is many moons ago, tapped into Untapped, if you will.
Oh, all right. Well,
You
so
like that?
Go ahead and then hit us with it. What rating would you give the Blue Toad?
The Blue Toad across the board is another story because I just love them so much. The Blue Ridge Blonde is going to be just, I'm going to give it a little bit of a disclaimer for the score I'm going to give.
I'm intrigued.
Because we do have a dedicated cider following, and I think they're going to be thrilled with our selections this year. But this one specifically, Blue Ridge Blonde, if you want a session cider that's not going to make your belly ache from the sweetness.
You said session. What is the 5%? Okay, 5% ABV.
So I see that as a session. Is that not correct?
I think.
Is it 4.5?
You're
asking
it's not a
DreZ.
Huck session.
Yeah,
but
you're asking people who you should not be asking. 5%'s a good session.
Okay.
Five is
On
that's
my
fair.
scale.
You're being reasonable.
Okay, I like to hear that. So I would say with all of that in mind, if you want to just knock a couple of these easy drinking ciders back, this is the one for you. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4.5.
There you go.
Boom.
That's a solid rating. I
Happened.
think at this level, and by my imagining, and like you said, you got Emily over here picking the beers. They know what they're doing. I would be remiss if you're going to find anything under a 4 at Floydfest. Everything is going to be delicious.
I take
and
that as
top-notch.
a
I tried
huge
last year.
compliment.
I did not find anything under a 4.
Yeah, there's always a solid selection, and of course, you can come
Well,
on down
thank
here
you.
this weekend and say what's up to Emily, and
Yeah, I'll be
and
floating
try
around.
try some of the tasty beverages.
Alrighty, you guys are the bomb.
Thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for the
doing
time,
this.
and of course, everybody, enjoy Floydfest. That's a wrap out
Yay.
here from down in
Cheers.
Floydfest 22, the heartbeat. Of course, you're going to want to get down here to the mountain. The last one on this spot. That's a wrap for Brewsday Tuesday, and I'll be back in studio tomorrow. You guys have a good one. See ya.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, and shout out to Huck. Huck's here. Of course, he's a Floydfest. You're going to see. If you're watching the video, you saw him. He's the guy that brought us the cups. So shout out to Huck. Hey, Huck.
Hey, Huck.
We're going to have you on soon. I know it's been killing you not being on the mic right now. We'll get you on soon, buddy. All right, man. That's a wrap.
Great
Brewsday
moral
Tuesday.
support.